YouTube, what's up? It's Type QQ. We got a new series for you. It's Castle of Shikigami. You know it was coming. You know it was coming. We've been looking forward to this game. And actually, to be more precise, this is the Steam version that just came out. The history I have with this game is that I've owned and played a lot of Shikigami 2 on the Wii, but I've never really actually played any Shikigami 1. So this is really going to be our this is our first run ever. It revolves around some sort of murder mystery, and we have this dude here with his strictly for assholes fedora. Hopefully that doesn't deter us too much from our objective. Alright, so how this game works, much like other shmups, you have your sort of fire button, you have a bomb button, you know, and that's all detailed below, but you have actually two fire weapons. You have a sort of turbo, which I'm kind of leaning on right now, and then you have your magic attack, which is first, you can tap it to do like a single shot, or like a more precise shot of your turbo that we're using right now, to do your... And if you press it, that's fine. If you hold it, it turns into a particular sort of constant melee attack sometimes, you know, or at least it's a different attack. As well as the coins will what am I trying to say? You'll magnetize all the coins into your... You'll capture all the coins. I suppose that's the easiest way to say. We're not worrying about that particularly right now. We're just trying to get as deep as we can in the game, as with little fuss, just to see what's going on. But at least the first thing I've noticed about this game compared to the sequel is that this is very sort of like boss heavy, at least in these earlier levels. You know, I remember playing Shikigami 2, where there was quite a lot of spam like enemies that just you get to fight through before getting to the boss. But not saying one's better than the other. It's just it's different. So at least it's a comparison of some sort. But yeah, it's certainly been a busy few days. Just a video blitz on the channel. Ton of Neko Navy that just came out. Ton of Choren Sha 68K. Working on that high score challenge on that. This game just came out, so we'll certainly have more of this. Yeah, keeping up with some Toho videos as well. Just doing a ton of stuff. Hopefully not too much. You know, I don't expect anyone to, sit down and watch everything all at once. But there's, bulking up the library, I suppose, all the same, just in case, for rainy days or, who knows what. But yes, it's certainly been a frantic few days. And the release of Shikigami, certainly doesn't slow the pace down. With the release of Neko Navy just the other day, I think these two are going to be a sort of 1-2 punch, especially with Choren Sho possibly winding down. It looks like a 1cc in that game, at least in its first loop, could be within reach, and of course the tournament being over in maybe like a week or so. I think that'll be the we may close the series with that as well. But speaking of tournaments and high score challenges and all the like, with the launch of this one, there's I think like a week long or a 10-day long high score challenge as well, just with that first level. With some actually prizes involved, so so I might be working on that or at the very least, keeping an eye out for it. If you essentially, you throw your high score on that first level after the boss on Twitter, and I think that the top 3 highest scores get a prize, and then I think it's like posters and soundtracks and then just random people get some prizes as well. So you know me, I'm in the running for the randos, but we'll take some time. I think eventually dissecting some of these, dissecting earlier levels and seeing how we can get a really good score on it. Certainly I think it's going to be sort of a, it's going to be like a complete run with your sort of magic attack. High risk, high reward type of stuff. Stage 2-2. But there's there's that. That's our magic attack there that we just used for just a second. You can actually lock those orbs onto an enemy, and wow, not so good there. Down to our last life, you can lock those orbs onto an enemy and then just kind of do persistent damage while you kind of evade and play defense, that sort of thing. But yeah, all kinds of tournaments and challenges and contests and stuff going on. It's a pretty awesome summer for shoot 'em ups and the like. I always ramble and romanticize about caravan tournaments and stuff like that. And just sort of shmup, festivals and friendly tournaments. So stuff like this, as casual as it is, or impersonal as it is, as on an online forum or over Twitter, it's still fun to be a part of all the same. When there's really not much else. A bit of a strange magic attack, or excuse me, bomb attack that this guy has. Kind of turns into that wolf and just sort of erratically attacks everything. Not the highest amount of damage, but it's pretty significant all the same. Maybe like a fifth of his damage goes. Came real close to getting killed there. Oh, there's another point that I need to make about... Oh, actually we just died right there. Yes, I want to make another point that about Castle Shikigami is that they have a sort of graze power-up where, whereas if you're really close to a bullet but it's not hitting you, your bullet gets a lot better, does more damage, that sort of thing. That's the sort of red fire that you saw occasionally. Class E. I don't think that's gonna be good. But it is what it is for your first run, I suppose. So that's gonna be it for this time. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, do all that stuff, and we'll visit this game real soon.